our guys just hung in there. You know, when we were down through most of the first three quarters, you know, they kept their energy up. They kept their spirit up. They were pumping each other up on the sidelines, and it just felt like we were on the ropes, but we hung in. And that's I've been telling you guys how much I love coaching this team and coming to practice every day, because every guy's all in and fun to be around and totally committed to what we're trying to do. So just a great feeling to hang in there and then catch fire and come out with a win.
You played a lot of minutes without a center tonight, and it worked. Are you finding something with this team in a lot of non-center lineups? Well,
I think Eric Pascal has just been so good that you know, he's a modern center, I guess. You know, I mean, there so many games that you watch in the NBA these days are centerless. So we've played Draymond at the 5 for many years. Eric looks like he's found a role in that spot. I thought tonight, more than anything, we just found a spark with that group. Eric kind of led the way, but we got great performances from Kent Bazemore, you know, Brad Wanamaker, D. Lee, Mike Mulder. They all came in ready to play, and they really made a connection, you know, offensively and defensively, and sparked us.
Can you kind of describe what that 3-guard lineup does for your offense?
Which 3-guard lineup?
I think it was Damian Lee and Mulder together with Steph.
Well, it gives us a little better floor spacing. You know, the ability to create some space in the paint. You know, the Clippers are an excellent defensive team. They're long and active and athletic, and if you can't create space, then you're just in a forest of trees out there. So I think that group was able to get some stops, get it out in transition, and open up the game a little bit for us.
Knowing that defenses are going to hound Steph all season, knowing that the Clippers frustrated him, he only had 13 points in the first Clippers game, why do you think Steph was able to just get free and erupt for 38 points?
Well, number one, because he's Steph Curry. I mean, you know, there's not too much you have to say beyond it's just who Steph is. He's been doing this for many, many years. It's one of the reasons he's two-time MVP, and he's a phenomenal basketball player. And usually with Steph, when he has a tough game, he bounces back the next one. That's as part of his character and part of his competitiveness. So he found something out there. You know, he found some openings and got himself going.
Steve, what goes through your mind when you're down plus 20 tonight, midway the third quarter there? What are you thinking?
Honestly, I'm just thinking, you know, the most important thing for this team is to establish that we're going to compete for 48 minutes. It's still early in the season. We are a team that's coming together, learning one another. So it's the most important thing in my mind at that time was keep fighting, you know, keep competing, don't give in, because it's important for us right now to establish our identity as a team that's going to compete and fight every night and play together and play hard.
Do you think it's possible Kelly Oubre might need like a role change to get himself going?
No, I think the reality is, I've been saying this, because this team is so new to one another, we just haven't found a groove with that starting lineup. It's just been tough to find a flow. So I don't anticipate changing anything. It's so early in the season. I want Kelly to gain some rhythm and some confidence, and he's going to be fine. He's a proven NBA player. He's been doing this for years, and he'll get going.
Coach, this is Doug from Italy. Sorry. Hi. What do you think you can build on a victory like this, in which you came back from down 23, in which your best player played, but also it's a great team effort?
I think the thing we can build from this is our belief and our confidence. We're just an interesting mix of players, this roster. We got some really young guys who don't know anything. James Wiseman being one, somebody who's, I think he's played 12 basketball games since his last high school game. So think about that for a second. And then a couple of new additions in free agency, some young guys, and then, two players in Steph and Draymond who have, multiple championships and have been all-stars and